From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. These guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys also winners in Week 1, so a couple of 1-0 teams ready to get after it here.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the second row quite a bit as this game goes on.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
It's second and inches at the 33-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Now this is going to be an Eagles first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
It's a gain of 11. An Eagles first down.
They go play action with Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but Ford had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. Third and long. They'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a fourth and long. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rusher's right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
Taking it about the 16. So a good player, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, first and 10. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And, of course, number one, trying to win the game today. But for him, it's always about Super Bowls, trying to get back to his 4th consecutive one. The NFL's first ever three-peat in the Super Bowl last year. He wants to avenge that loss at the end of this season.
It's now 2nd and 10.
The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really strong. Remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants him to rush the passer better. He wants the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think the good game in there, and I think those numbers are going to increase.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Man over left side is Brown. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34 yards.
That's another Eagles 1st down. A gain of 34 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Throwing is Hurts. And he's taken down. Chiefs sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. It's caught. Smith. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. They're going to look to throw. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And that'll hit the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for KC. 45 yards.
City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
This one's complete. It's Rasheed Rice. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Another Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he's got that wide open, complete. He will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rasheed Rice, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Butker on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1. throwing from the gun. It's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. 3rd and 4.
To A.J. Brown. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Let's go. Trim it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Mahomes. A rifles one that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44.
At their own 44-yard line.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
That one downfield for Dotson. Throwing one incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It's our second week in studio, second week of the NFL season. Lots to get to, so let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Seahawks in a rematch of Super Bowl 40. And it's the veteran Aaron Rodgers. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Steelers are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is the newest Patriot signed away from Houston in the offseason, Stephon Diggs. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Patriots get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Brock Purdy. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The 49ers find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. In the game you're watching, we saw a couple of touchdowns in the first half. 14-0 is the score as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
A two-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They were victorious over the Chargers last week, and now they work with a lead again here as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Room here to run. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
It's not often that we see big plays ending disaster. And we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
When you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of him away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
In motion left comes Brown. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that was going to be off target and incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. And this winds up a gain of 4 to 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Eagles, 1st down. A gain of 15.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. In motion, the tight end. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
And you can sense a little bit of optimism here. Things have not been going their way. But they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their 1st touchdown of the game.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts will throw. Completed the run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. Oh, he's hit. The ball's out. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Chiefs 21.
So he took that one at the 6, returned it all the way to the end zone. An electric return it was, 94 yards to the house.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Dotson in motion right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll give it to Butker off the option play. And only a couple there as they take this up to the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll go to Barkley again. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Philadelphia. See Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by a receiving touchdown from Saquon Barkley. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are on their way to a 2-0 start. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week, boss man. Oh, without a head coach. He wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 15 now.
28. Eagles 13.
I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the Eagles now down by 15. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. They have all 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. Brown goes in motion left. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing is Hurts. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back to throw again. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for A.J.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
They'll look to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 17.
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique, and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
And now here comes Kansas City. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we've got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
And he's taken down. Chiefs sack. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And they'll bring it up here right at the 40-yard line. This feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. They'll try to pick it up himself. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Great.
Looking to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel and then handshakes. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Kansas City, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in KC. The Chiefs at home to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Hollywood Brown. He has a step. He has the grab. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Chiefs are out to a 2-0 start. They roll in this one. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Aaron Rodgers. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Steelers get the W by 2 touchdowns. Lastly, let's get down to Miami. The Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And it's a man back from an injury and looking good, Stephon Diggs. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Patriots get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hanson. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.